my goodness. I am so excited to introduce you guys because the first time I met you, I was looking out across this audience and I was like, who are those beautiful people? And beautiful tall people. And oh my gosh, it's Pete and Anne Mueller. You guys, you know that I love you. You know I've always loved you, and I so appreciate you guys. And I am very, very excited to kick off this new year with Pete and Anne Mueller. Oh my goodness. Okay, so who is Pete and Anne Mueller? Please, please step in and tell us. Yes.
Why don't you?
Lovely.
We're very deferential to each other. So
Exactly.
we have owned and operated a strength coaching and orthopedic rehab business in the Metro Milwaukee area for since 1990. So, Anne was absolutely the genesis behind it. Her vision, which is so beautiful. And it was my skill set, but it was really Anne's vision to go, hey, let's do this thing. And here we are 35, going on 36 years later. And we are so passionate about helping people find their more.
Isn't that the perfect option? I have the idea. Please go implement
Go
it.
do something. Hey, that guy made fun of me. Go beat him up.
Okay, but you guys have a specialty that I've seen you work on people even when I wasn't supposed to see you working on people. But thank you for trusting me and allowing me to enter your space. But yeah, so tell us a little bit about that and what you guys are doing lately.
Specializing in meaning the body work or just this book that we're at this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll skip that. Whoop, whoop.
okay.
Specializing
To becoming, yes.
specializing in a certain type of body work, or are you talking about the four pillars that we'll be talking about when we're in Wichita?
Oh, well, I love that answer, Pete. But tell us a little bit about, because I've seen you watch a person move and then you're like, hey, sit down a minute. I want to do something on you, and
For
then
permission.
you do this magic on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us just a little bit about all of that.
Yeah. So I was introduced to this body work a number of years ago. And as with anything, as you're working on it, you bring your own life's experiences and you make it your own. So it's called neuromuscular reset. And it's based off of the foundation that human beings have two priorities. We need to move and we need to breathe.
Yeah.
And it is really that simple. So there are different spots on your body that will reset or deliver a wake-up call to different muscle groups that maybe have been dormant. They've been shut down by little t trauma, big T trauma, whether it's emotional, physical, injury, a variety of things can take us off of our ideal game. So the body work addresses those needs and it resets optimal moving and breathing patterns.
Mm. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful, Pete. I'm so glad that you've learned how to do that. Now, you guys are also, I've seen you in action. You guys are really great at helping people from any starting point,
Mm-hmm.
just to add some movement into their daily lives. I mean, I work from home and you have me constantly I have two sets of stairs in my house and you have me constantly doing my stairs. I always hear your guys' voices in my head. A little more, Rose, a little more, just a little more, Rose. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. And I so appreciate just how you guys are with somebody that really hasn't moved at all to the other extreme, people that do Ironman, right? I mean, you guys have both extremes, and yeah. So tell me a little bit about that. And
I think it's about taking agency over the vessel again. We have, our culture has really specialized and we've become very good at outsourcing and trusting somebody else because they've done all the schooling and they have all the knowledge. And I'm too busy because I've specialized in my life. So we're kind of disconnected with what our own body tells us. So we don't necessarily trust the messaging we're hearing. So we're thinking, I think people are ready to start being present in their own body. And yeah, I need some information, but we live at an incredibly awesome time. You can learn so much online that, was really reserved for people who've gone to school. Now, I'm not talking in-depth things, but we can learn a lot of entry-level things that as a people, I kind of think we should already know.
Yeah.
Because we've removed doing some of these modalities in our daily life. We're no longer agriculturally bound. So we have a much less greater need to move and rely on what the vessel can do.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get people to inhabit their body, listen to it, learn how to hear it speak to you again. And it's actually coming out of a lot of messaging from the church for a number of centuries has been, you're kind of at odds with your flesh.
Yes, yes.
But we're at odds with our flesh. God made the flesh. This is God's system. He said, I'm putting myself in you because I want to have an experience of my creation through your version.
Yes,
so
I love that.
Why are we going to disconnect ourselves and say, I'm not gonna pay attention to this. I'm gonna let somebody else tell me. And we're here to say, here, this is how your body needs to move. It's designed to move. And here are the tools to help you come back online with yourself.
Right.
To piggyback off of that comment, we have attributed so much of our demise in our ability to produce strength and power and endurance and just live a robust life. We've attributed that to aging. And I'm here to tell you that it just isn't. It's more due to inactivity. And I don't care what your age is, you can get started and you can build on your innate God-given ability to heal yourself, to move in an elegant way, and to experience life in such a more robust way by just taking the first step and then consistently listening to your body and doing the next things.
Yeah, that is so good. Thank you for sharing that, you guys, because it is important that we do listen to our bodies. I mean, the Lord has created our bodies in such a way that if we're in tune with it, we can actually heal ourselves. With the Lord's help to teach us what to take, what not to take, what to eat, what not to eat. And I love that you guys stepped there a little bit as well with the full body. And so I'm really excited about you guys sharing this information with us in January 11th and 12th. For those of you guys that are going to want to join in person, absolutely, because you're going to want to meet Anne and Pete in person. But if you can't, we're going to do it online as well, and you can register for that too. But January 11th and 12th, we're going to do this, what's being called Inhabitation, which I'm super excited about that. And here's the other thing about that too, you guys, is it goes right along with one of I built this program. It's called Dream Engineering. And it comes from many years of experience in corporate HR, being in ministry, going through Stephen Kotler's Flow Research Collective. I always get the acronym spelled wrong. And also in Wow Life, some of the things that I've learned in Wow Life, and with Wow Move, you guys being representatives of Wow Move. That is just beautiful. And I love that you guys have stepped into being representatives of Wow Move because it brings the full body into the church, right? I mean, we got to learn how to take care of our body. So over this past year, this Dream Engineering program that I've been working on with people, it's all about these 4 quadrants. One being, the health and wellness, another being about relationships, or about, our finances or your career, these different categories, and helping people dream bigger. They want more. We want more. And we've got to be listening to what's in our heart because God put that in our heart, and it's all about writing the vision down and making it plain. And so, that's 101. That's 101. Write the vision down and make it plain. So, Anne, thank you for envisioning and writing the vision down and making Pete go do. But but the thing is I'm so excited because the first quarter of 2025 for us is to have you guys come and be a part of this health and wellness piece. And we're going to spend the first quarter of 2025 working on the health and wellness piece. So you guys, thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I honor all of your work that you guys do for the body and the body, the collective body. And I'm just really excited about you guys coming. So any last thing you want to say?
Oh, it's an honor to get to come and speak with you. We are looking so forward to it. It's going to really be fun.
I think it will be too.
Yeah.
I just said, ditto. And I'm so thrilled that I get to do it with Anne, that we're tag teaming this thing. She brings such a wealth of knowledge and intuition to the party. And the combination, I feel just so blessed to be able to do this with her.
Yeah. She's a beautiful woman, Pete.
Lucky man.
He is a lucky. You guys, thank you. And I can't wait to see you at the airport.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Love you guys.
Love you more.